You see your kidney, small but mighty, until it's not strong anymore. But let me just tell you that for you to understand what your kidney is like, just imagine all the pipe that takes away all the suck away from your house outside. That's basically what the ureter that is outside of the kidney is. And then the kidney itself is collecting all the waste, refiltering it, and then it's sending it outside. If they continue to do this work, nothing will happen. As a matter of fact, you can carry your kidney and enter to the rest of your life. But if they pack up, just imagine that one pipe to the sockaway that is going outside your house now spoil. What do you think will happen? You can flush your toilets, but it will come back upstairs. That's basically one of the things that happens inside your body. If the kidneys cannot take it outside, it will stay back inside your body. And of course, you don't want your house smelling like sockaway pits. That's why the sockaway is outside. That's why you don't urinate inside your mouth. Or I think some people do. Let's just... If at this point you've not subscribed, then we have a problem. So just subscribe, like, comment. The reason is it's not going to help you. It's going to help me. Yes. When you subscribe, like, people will see the video more. We can help more people. Shout out of the goodness of your heart. Like and subscribe. Or else, nothing will happen. So now there are 10 signs that this your kidney has pafuka and you need to look out for them. One very important one is urinating very frequently. If you're waking up 2 or 3 times in the night to piss, or you're going more often during the day, it's like every 2 seconds you're in the toilet, every 2 seconds you're in the toilet, even when you don't even drink water, there's a problem. You need to pay attention. Your kidneys might be struggling to filter properly, and that's what makes it feel like you are urinating frequently. There are other things that can cause it, but if you notice that you are urinating too frequently, please go to your doctor. Another thing that you should also notice is blood in your urine. If your kidney is healthy, your kidney has a way of filtering the blood away from the urine. If blood finds its way inside your urine from this pipe, so all the filter happens here. But if it finds its way into this pipe, there's a problem. Please talk to your doctor. It's a warning sign. It's a red flag. You can see blood is red flag. You see what I'm doing there? Yes. Number 3, if there's foam in your urine, for example, like this. If your urine starts to look like this, as if they pour detergent inside, please, it's not a sign of healthy urine. No. It's a sign that protein is now leaking inside your urine, and that's what's causing the foaminess. Of course, there's the normal foam when you piss, because if I say it now, some of you now run to the toilet and go and piss, and then you now say, there's foam inside my urine, no, my kidneys are fed. That's not what I said though. So there's normal urine that has foam that can go away. Let's not create panic. But the one that it does not go away, as if they pour detergent inside your piss, please go and see your doctor. There's protein inside your urine. It should not be inside. So you know that there are 2 things that must not be inside your urine. The first one is what? Blood. The second one is what? Protein. Good. Another sign, Emeka and Nkechi, that your kidney is actually struggling to survive is when you start to notice swelling in your foot and your ankles. The reason is the kidneys is also responsible for ensuring that excess water gets out of your body. Its job is to keep a balance. What's the water I'm going outside? What's the water I'm keeping inside? But when the kidney is having a problem, it cannot really send the water outside. So a lot of the water is staying inside the body, and there's no other place except from the other hole that you can take water from. But if you don't have diarrhea, it's not going to come out from there. Everything, most of it has to come out from your kidney. There's a difference between people who have, because they stand too long in a day, you notice that some of the legs and your ankles would swell. Those ones, once you raise it on something and it goes down, it usually goes away. But your type is the type that whether you raise it or you put it on top 7-story building, it does not reduce. There's a problem. You need to go and see your doctor. Another sign that your kidney is struggling is persistent loss of appetite. There's a reason they put the word persistent in front of it. You know when they give you your favorite food, as in they've put nkwobi, or they've, because I know that some of you are still eating sausage behind my back. It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to talk about that today. But they give you your favorite food, and then you notice that you are struggling to eat it. And it's not that they broke your heart. It's not that Emeka disappointed you. It's not that they collected your money from your hand. Nothing is wrong. You just notice that you can't eat. You don't feel the appetite towards food, any type of food, or whether it's sweet one or whether it's normal one. That can be a pointer towards kidney failure, right? Another sign, and if by now you've not subscribed, I don't know, yes, I shall just do your thing. Do your thing. Because that's basically what you people do. You just collect free information, run away with it, and that's it. Please, let's continue back to the video. There's also another sign, but you see this one is usually towards the end of the kidney failure, gone, as if your kidney is almost ready to graduate to kidney failure. Is when you notice that you're not urinating at all. Or even if you urinate, your urination cannot fill one small cup or in a whole day. There's problem. As a matter of fact, you're the person sitting down watching this thing. Put your leg and carry a lot to the hospital, because it means that finally you have gone. Another very important sign is insomnia. You're having trouble sleeping. Even though this one is not specific, because if you look at it, almost everybody in Lagos has trouble sleeping. You people are just stressed for nothing. But if all these signs are happening and you now add insomnia to it, I will not be sitting there in my house. I will be in the doctor's office telling him that there seems to be a problem with the kidneys. Then there's this one. If your skin is dry and itchy, especially the itching that there's no cream, no soap, there's nothing you've done that has fixed it. Especially if you scratch too much that it looks like you're peeling your skin. This can happen because your kidneys are not removing the remaining toxins that is inside your blood, right? And is keeping up the balance. And some of these things can go under your skin and go and stay. And that's why it leads to that itchiness thing, because it's triggering the end of your nerves. Just understand that any itching that has not responded to anything, please take it and go and see your doctor. Don't go to roadside mechanic that are going to put glowing cream or glowing IV infusion inside your body. That's not what you need. Please, if you notice that, please go to your doctor. And also, if your muscle is always cramping, right? It looks like you're always having muscle pull. It's always cramping by itself. Every 2 seconds, your muscle is cramping. There's a reason why. Because for your muscle to cramp, it needs a particular balance of some chemicals or ions inside. Sodium, calcium, potassium, all these things have to be in balance. And you remember that I said that this guy will filter the one that's supposed to stay inside your body, and then the one that's supposed to go out, it will come out from this hole and then come out as urine. But if this filtration system is like if your filter spoil, then dirty is going to enter the water that you are going to drink. So it means that it's going to leak out some of those particular ions and everything. And guess who's going to pay the price? Your muscle. So muscle pull that is always frequent and has not responded to anything, please take that muscle pull and go to the doctor's office. I did not say you should go to deliverance service. I say what? Doctor's office. Another thing that you should pay attention to, which is very important, is actually low blood. And let me explain why. This kidney is not just filtration that it does. Another thing that it does is it makes a particular hormone called erythropoietin. The job of this erythropoietin is to send signal to your body that, hey, blood have low, make more blood. And then the body will now start hustling inside the factory to make more blood. But if the kidney has a problem, guess what suffers? The erythropoietin. In other words, it will not give the trigger and your body will not make blood. One of the ways you know that the person has no blood, if you look at the eye down, once you bring the eye down like this, you notice that instead of red or pink, or natural white, looking like this white that's behind me, or it's looking very pale, they're looking like paper. That's how you know. If you see their hand, you notice that in my hand, you can see some things that are red, some things are yellow, some people, their own is shine white. That's because the kidney is no longer carrying out one of its functions, which is releasing the erythropoietin that can now make blood. So please, Aproko Nation, like I will always tell you, people will know that I will not lie to you. You need to understand that the earlier you find these things, the better for you. So another way to find out is leave this video that you are watching and just go to the doctor's office and say, I want to test if my kidneys are working or not. There are some people that initially they may not have all these signs, but the kidney is struggling because they are used to bad symptoms. They don't even know whether their kidney is working or not. As a matter of fact, they don't even care anymore. So please, go in your annual checkup. You should be checking your kidneys every year. So please, my dear, it's also very important. You also need to understand that there are certain things that can damage the kidney fast, especially if you don't pay attention, and they damage it over a long period of time. Number 1 is diabetes. Number 2 is hypertension. So if you know that there is family history of diabetes or hypertension in your family, please take care of these things, because if you take care of them, they will not attack your kidneys. If they don't attack your kidney is going to live in long life and prosperity. Please be careful. And even smoking. Hope you know that smoking too, yes, can also damage the kidney. So Aproko Nation, these signs don't always show up at once. You see all these things that we've mentioned, they don't show up at the same time. So they'll be creeping in very slowly, and it's very easy to ignore them. But if you start to notice any of these signs, please go and take it check. Just a simple blood test can actually give us a sign to know if your kidneys are healthy or not. And then the good news is that, I've said it before, catching it early makes it better to manage. It's not when the kidney are now finally pack up and you're going to need dialysis, you now start looking for miracle. It's usually not going to happen that way. Most times, if a kidney gets to fail, you probably have to do two things. If it has failed, you remove the kidney and put in another one. See, that one is a completely, entirely, what's that Oyibo word for? It's difficult. That's the language that I'm supposed to use, because your body can look at the new kidney that they put inside and say, I don't like this kidney. I don't like the way your eye is looking at me. Take it out. Your body starts to fight the new kidney. You now need another kidney to put inside. Or some people now need to live on dialysis. What is dialysis? Is that they connect the major blood vessels of your body to a machine that is outside, and the machine is now doing the work that the kidney is supposed to do. The problem with that one is that it's very expensive. Yes. At least one session is like, if you're in Nigeria, about 80 to 100,000 naira. Sometimes it can even be more than or less than that, but just leave this range. You're going to need at least 2 dialysis sessions every week. Do the mathematics. You cannot sustain it for the rest of your life. So please, my dear, these kidneys, very important. Take care of it. And please, Ejo, Mabinu, subscribe. Well, if you made it to the end, we'll give you check mark as part of people that are serious about your health. Some people left in 1 minute. Yes, some people left 2 minutes, some people left 3 minutes. But here you are. There's 2 reasons why you're here. You either just like my face, like information, or your kidneys need to be checked.